Hello, welcome back to my channel. This time I want to make flower coasters and I want to use white pigment paste and also resin inks. And here you see me mixing the angel white into my ultracast resin. And I'm adding to my angel white the violet aura mica, and it's an interference white which gives a violet touch to it. And yeah, I'm quite curious how this is gonna look like in the flower pour. So I'm stirring my white mix very well that all the mica is really stirred in and I don't have any powder floating on top. So this is basically my color done. And then I can start pouring the ultracast resin into my mold. The resin is a medium viscosity resin and I mixed it up because it's now getting rather cold over here in Europe. So I mixed it in a warm water bath and I let it set for around about 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes till I started mixing my white. And now I'm pouring. I never take a temperature, I always go from my feeling. So anyway, now I'm getting my glitter mix sorted and it's the Pink Dazzle glitter. It's a chunky glitter and it's from Laura's Art Corner. Look at that, it's really beautiful, nice pink color. The mold I'm using is the round holographic mold from Molds and Shapes. It's very beautiful holographic, so you will see it later. I really adore this mold. Now I'm just getting rid of the air bubbles. Yeah, taking the heat gun. Please also be careful using the heat gun that you are not burning your resin or your mold. Just do it in quick motions so nothing will happen. Yeah, you always find something in your resin, so I'm just getting this sorted. And now I'm mixing also two colors because I was not sure yet how I'm gonna do it, but I'm mixing the Amaranth. It's a resin ink from Stefanietta, and I'm using the Elderberry. It's also a resin ink from Stefanietta. So I just go with a couple of drops into my resin. Yeah, always make sure when you have those bottles that you wipe off the dry bits, otherwise they just float into your mold, into your resin, and it's not nice. When you didn't use them for quite a while, there can be like traces and yeah, dry bits. So just make sure you clean it before you start dropping it into your resin. I'm sorry for the background noise, but it's our dishwasher. Yeah, I didn't realize that my boyfriend put it on, so sorry for this. So what I'm doing, I'm pouring out of my cup. And yeah, let me just get another cup because it was a little bit full and then you get problems pouring your resin. It's better when the cup is maybe half full. So I just splitted it a little bit. I'm starting with a spiral, just very simple, you see it. And I'm doing this with my second coaster as well. Yeah, I always need to make sure because, you know, then you drip something that I clean a little bit my mold. And with my next one, I just pour petals out of the cup. There you see it. It looks a little bit strange, and I hope it's gonna work and that it's gonna get a nice design. You see, I only go in 2 rows, and my 1 cup was empty, so I'm using the next cup. And I'm just doing those thin petals like I mainly do in my designs. So now I'm taking the elderberry. It's a resin ink. And I'm just making the spiral on top of the white, just in the inner circles, you see it. And I'm also doing this with the outer circles of these petals, and then also those thin petals, and I'm doing this with the last one as well. So I'm really pouring on top of my white. Yeah, by the way, the mold is from Molds and Shapes. I will link Molds and Shapes into my description box. There's also the promo code. And I will also link Laura's Art Corner into the description box. There I also have the promo code. And of course, Stefanie Etter for the resin ink and the resin. So now I'm taking here the amaranth. And I'm pouring on top of the white that's, you know, still white. Here the inner petals, and with the spirals the outer ring. And this basically my pouring done. I only need to put some glitter into the center. I always use quite a lot of glitter so that it's really thick. And I think you get the better results with this. Yeah, just make sure I take enough. And then I just poured a little bit into my little heart, so I don't need to chuck this resin left over. And then I'm taking the amaranth and just fill the heart up to the rim, and it's sorted. And now I'm taking my heat gun and I'm just, or my torch, and I just quickly torch over the top before I start drawing my petals. And you see what I'm doing. I'm just going from outside in, like 8 times. And at that point I was not sure yet if I would give them a swirl or not. So I thought I'd wait a little bit, but then I decided I give them a swirl. And here I thought, you know, just to loosen up a little bit the petals, or to make them, yeah, a little bit different. Not to loosen them up, but yeah, just to emphasize a little bit more. You see what I'm doing, and also giving it a swirl. And the last one also gets a swirl. So for the people who don't like the swirls, I'm sorry, but I just had to. Anyway, this is a close-up, and it's looking quite promising, and I'm very curious about the result, really, because it looks really like they are blending very well. So this is the next day, time for demolding, and I'm very curious. Getting them out of the mold. And And there you see the holographic effect. I've used this mold so many times already. There's a little heart, look at that. It's very cute. And now let's have a look for the first one. And I like the blending. They look very soft, and yeah, it's like the petals are really folding, and this is what I really like about this technique, about this pour. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit off camera. Sometimes I think I am completely in camera, but then I notice, no, you are not, and I only noticed this too late, but you will see the proper close-up in a second, so please apologize. This is typical me. But I'm really, really happy with the result. Look at that. So anyway, this is the end result, and I hope you like it. I hope you like the holographic effect together with the flowers. And I hopefully see you for my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.